give it up for Alex Avery.
What's up, you guys? Give it up for yourselves for coming out to see live comedy. This is great. As a kid, my biggest hope was to one day be taller than my dad. Lucky for me, I'm now exactly 6 foot and he's still in a wheelchair. It took me 3 hours of watching The Walking Dead to realize this is not The Walking Dead. This is my grandparents' sex tape. Sometimes I tell a joke and the guy's like, "It took you 3 hours?" It had a decent plot. Actually, my grandmother's last request was to have her possessions donated to charity and her body donated to science. But a family member screwed up, so now there's a medical school wondering why someone sent them fancy dinner plates and a hope chest. Even more disturbing, we haven't heard a single fucking word from Goodwill. It's like, do you understand an old woman's body is decaying inside the bottom of a free bin, and we're not even getting store credit. So I feel like after those jokes, you guys think I'm a terrible person, but like, I'm actually a really good person. Like, I'd never judge someone by the color of their skin, right? But definitely the texture. It's not racist, I'm just weird about moisturizer, but if that offended anyone with eczema, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'd much rather offend you than a person of color in this city, right? Because I don't think I could take all 5 of them in a fight. I don't know, that perfectly segues into the fact that white people, we say stupid shit. White people say some stupid shit. We'll say things like, "I only use the N-word when singing along to music." It's like, that's great, Derek. And how come you only listen to country? Back in high school, a couple of girls got pregnant, so they started handing out condoms in the nurse's office. This was to ensure we wouldn't lose any more teachers. It's funny because our coach used to say, if you're not sweating, you're not trying hard enough, so he nailed that court hearing. It took my cousin forever to conceive her first child. You know, so many doctors, miscarriages. She says it took blood, sweat, and tears to have that kid. I'm like, why didn't you try cum? Right? What an idiot. Or like, it's perfectly fine to refer to a massacre as a total bloodbath, but apparently not your cousin's water birth. I don't see why this is a problem. Like, personally, I don't mind seeing women nursing in public. All I ask is that maybe I get a turn. Because I've always wanted to breastfeed a baby. Childhood's weird. Like, sometimes I still call CPS just to find out how they're doing. I told that joke here and a girl was like, "What's CPS?" And I'm like, "That's how we know you grew up in a safe neighborhood." For me, Amber Alert is convenient. It lets me know that my uncle's in town. I'm actually like, I'm told I constantly leave most women breathless. But all I do is walk up and introduce myself. They're the ones blowing a whistle. I'm gonna lighten up a little bit for you guys, I guess. All dogs can smell drugs, it's just the majority aren't fucking snitches. I accidentally left a taxidermy pug in my car, and some hero broke my window. Well, they were too late because nobody saved that dog the first time. You guys seem pretty cool. You seem pretty cool. They say all dogs go to heaven, right? All dogs go to heaven. which includes police dogs. That's awful. That means even in heaven, cops are trying to keep out black people. I gotta be careful, that joke makes me sound religious. Whenever there's a roadside memorial, I never see any other religious symbols except the cross. So what I'm saying is maybe stop letting Jesus take the wheel. It's like stereotypes will tell you Asians are bad drivers, but I've never seen a Buddha on the side of the road. It's drunk Christians, like... Great, thank you guys.
Keep it going, Alex Avery!